What's going on, everybody? This your boy Isaiah coming to you again from Bucks Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share all my videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell on the channel to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Make sure you like and follow the Bucks Locker Facebook page. Shouts out to all the Bucks family. Shouts out to the stick carriers, the Buckaholics, the diehards, the Pirates, the Sea Bandits. You know, we finished the season 2-2. I appreciate everybody viewing my videos in preseason. But the preseason is now officially over. Next week is the regular season. I got quite a bit to talk about to this preseason as overall, but I'm gonna keep it about the game. So the Bucks finished the preseason 2-2. Started out 2-0, lost the last two games, have the lead. Whew. You know, I got to talk about it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Start out with the good. You know, I've seen some good things at the beginning of the game from Ryan Griffin. Shouts out to Ryan Griffin. You know, I'm going to do a group. I'm going to do the good as a group. Shout outs to Ryan Griffin. Shouts out to Justin Watson. Bobo Wilson had a good game. The second string, Cameron Lynch, had a pretty good game. Offensively, we did okay, you know. Shouts out to Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator, showing his true talent as a coordinator. Dirk, let Todd call the offensive plays, please. Okay, can you focus on the teams overall? Let me see who else I can shout out offensively. Oh, Sean Wilson. Shouts out the big ups to Sean Wilson. He actually looks better than Rojo. I hate to say this, but Sean Wilson looks better than Rojo. He looks better than Ronald Jones. I mean, I call a spade a spade. And Ubele, number 44. It looks like both of those guys are running the ball with a lot more confidence. They're hitting the holes. When I watch Rojo get the ball, he seems tentative still. I know he's running behind a third string and fourth string offensive lineman, but those guys are running behind that line too and making yards. I mean, that's not a good look for Ronald Jones, man. Like, he gonna be a late bloomer, man, because he ain't producing in preseason, but those other guys produce. Sean Wilson look better than Ronald Jones, you ask me. Ronald Jones is lucky he's a second-round pick, because if he wasn't a second-round pick, you know what I'm saying? Also, on the good side, the special teams, Anger, Chandler Catanzaro made your field goal and your extra point. Who else? Who else had a pretty good game? I think Bernard Reedy had a couple catches too. But Justin Watson and Bobo Wilson had a pretty good game. I think they solidified their spots on the team, on the roster. Bobo and Justin Watson, and Maridi and Dante Dye, Urban Phillips, they gonna get cut. Offensive line, I'm staying on the good. On the defensive side of the ball, Jack Sitchie, Riley Bullock, Cameron Lynch. Who else played good? Defensively, I ain't seen too many guys really show out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, defensively, I don't know what. First, the second string guys looked pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Our second string looked pretty good, but the third and fourth string, Coleman got a concussion. You know, we'll see what's up with him, but that's pretty much the good. It's not much to talk about as far as good this game, because it was the fourth game of the preseason. Now we're going to talk to the bad. Matter of fact, there was a lot of bad. The third and fourth string. Yeah, man, like, we can't afford for our first string and our backups to get hurt. Third string and fourth string guys, a lot of those guys will not be on the team. I'm not finna go down that roster. I'm not finna talk about those guys. We all know who's gonna be on the team and who not gonna be on the team. There was a lot of bad on the offensive side of the ball. There was some bad on the defensive side of the ball. Devontae Harris, number 27, he'll probably get cut. He's not that good. Every time he does something decent, he act like he's really good, but he got burnt by a 4th-string receiver. Isaiah Johnson might make the team of special teams. He missed some tackles and he wasn't in position. Coleman was okay. I mean, not a lot. A lot of bad. I mean, defensive line really didn't do nothing with no pressure. You know, who else was pretty bad? Offensive side of the ball, offensive was getting beat up. I mean, you know, it's just overall a lot of bad. Also, another good thing about the game was the Bucs didn't commit a lot of penalties. So I will say that's discipline. So the ugly. The ugly was the third quarter, the second half of the game. We got outscored 19-0 in the third quarter by got beat. We was getting moved. Tanner Lee was moving the ball up and down the field on us, man. It was embarrassing. Tanner Lee. I watched him in Nebraska. He was trash. Couldn't cover nobody. Couldn't stop the run. Tim Cook was running the ball up and down the field. Wiles was running the ball up and down the field. Crockett was catching balls. Lazar was catching balls. I'm like, who are we guarding? Every time we get a third down, you know, send a blitz, they still get a first down, you know. And also part of the ugly was the offensive side of the ball the second half. They shut, like, I don't know, Austin Allen's trash. I'm so glad I ain't got to see Austin Allen no more. Also, the ugly part was the play calling in the third and fourth quarter. I don't know what that was about. It was not good. It was not good at all. Defensively, we couldn't stop a damn cold. We couldn't stop a runny nose defensively. It was ridiculous. Mike Smith is a part of the ugly as well. It is, like I said, y'all, you guys already know how I feel about Mike Smith. And I'm going to tell you right now, it don't matter if it's 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, or 1st string guys. It is Mike Smith's scheme. His defense is trash. Rondé Barber pointed it out. We let teams drive down the field, bend, don't break. I don't like the bend, don't break defense. I hate it. Prime example, Rondé Barber pointed it out. Jacksonville in the red zone. Mike Smith loves the blitz. He loves to blitz in the red zone and get burnt. He blitzes Devontae Harris. 10 yards off the ball, the guy catches the ball, gets the first down. It's like, even Rondé Barber said when a blitz is coming and you're trying to send out an all-out blitz, you play up on the receiver. He playing 8 to 10 yards off the ball. Easy completion. And for some odd reason, Mike Smith swears up and down his defensive scheme works. The NFL has figured out Mike Smith's defense when he was in Atlanta. First couple years, he didn't have the talent. He has more talent in Tampa than he had in Atlanta. And he's still messing up in Tampa. The whole NFL could complete 70%, at least 65% and above against Mike Smith's defense. It is so easy to complete balls. You can complete balls up and down the field. You can have a 10, 12, 14-play drive on Mike Smith's defense and get down in the red zone and find a way to score a touchdown. It is so easy to move the ball on Mike Smith's defense, and he swears that's okay. He's okay with the bend, don't break stuff. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, folks, Mike Smith is going to get Mike Smith, you're going to get Dirk Cutter fired. He's going to get Jason Licht fired. He's going to get Dirk. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. In the middle of the season, he's going to have to fire Mike Smith and promote Brenton Buckner as defense coordinator. He's going to have to fire Mike. Y'all can see it coming. I know y'all see this coming. I know y'all see this coming. I'm going to tell you right now. Mike Smith going to get fired in the middle of the season. The season is going to be on a balance. You got to get rid of him because that defense is too talented to be running a bend, don't break defense. All that talent, bend, don't break defense. I'm getting a headache talking about Mike Smith. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like his defensive scheme. I don't like his pass rushing scheme. I don't like his secondary scheme. I don't like none of that crap, man. On paper, all this talent on defense, and we still, it ain't gonna matter. Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna be at the game next Sunday at the Superdome. The Saints offense gonna move the ball up and down the field on Mike Smith defense. It's the Atlanta defense. It's the Atlanta. We are the Tampa Bay Falcons, man. Defensively, we are the Tampa Bay Falcons with more talent. It's ridiculous. It don't matter what string, what first string, second string, third string, fourth string. It's still gonna look the same. Even those guys, third, fourth string guys, and defense still look the same. Bend, don't break. It don't work in today's NFL because today's NFL offensive coordinators are driven to take what you give them. They will take a 12 play. Mike Smith's scheme, he hopes that you can't sustain a 10 to 12 play, 14 play drive because you're going to make a mistake. They done figured you out, Mike Smith. If you're listening to me, they figured your scheme out, bro. It is boo-boo. It is monkey dookie. It's monkey dookie. Your scheme is monkey dookie, dog. I'm sorry. I want to cuss so bad, man. You don't understand how mad I am about Mike Smith's defense. I want to cuss so bad. Yeah, I know y'all see this, man. His defense is freaking trash. It don't matter who's playing. Ask those Atlanta fans. I keep telling y'all, go ask those Atlanta fans. They are so glad his defensive scheme is gone. They got Dan Quinn, and Atlanta defense look a lot better. Mike Smith gonna get Dirk Cutter and Jason Light fired. And I'm telling you, if Jason Light if he got some guts, if we are 0-3, if we lose to the Saints, Steelers, and the Eagles, and then we got the Bears in week 4, and then a bye. 0-3, somebody gotta go, and you know what the scapegoat is. That defense is not going. I'm telling you, offensively, we're gonna move the ball, specifically in the air, because our running game is sketchy, and it's because Dirk Cutter's scheme. You seen it tonight in preseason game. We was moving the ball up and down the field on Jacksonville, second string, passing the ball, but we couldn't run the ball, couldn't run block. So I think we're just gonna Ryan Fitzpatrick with the noodle arm, you know what I'm saying, hoping we can hold down the fort until James Winston get back. But let me get off Mike Smith, man. He's a part of the ugly as well. Also, the ugly part, I hate to say this, folks, Noah Spence. I was watching social media. I was following on Twitter. I was watching the social media boards about Noah Spence. Noah Spence pretty much played the whole game, folks. And usually, when you a player, first round, second round pick, even a third round pick, playing the whole game, the 4th preseason game, it's almost like they showcasing Noah Spence to any buyers that want to trade for him. I don't know if the Bucs gonna cut Noah Spence because he hasn't developed because of injuries and inconsistency, and he's a one-trick pony. And I like Noah Spence, but when you playing in a 4th preseason game, that's humbling, bruh. That's telling me one or two things. You either piss somebody off because of your work ethic, or they are putting you out there on the shelf to say, hey, does anybody want a young pass rusher, second round pick that possibly got some upside, but we can't do nothing with him no more? I don't know. It didn't look good for Noah Spence to be playing in the 4th preseason game the whole game. I call a spade, folks. I've been watching football for a long time. And Noah Spence, a second round pick with some injury problems on the shoulders, playing in the 4th preseason game, the whole game, against second, third string, and 4th string guys. And if you watch his pass rush, he couldn't be the 3rd and 4th string left tackle or right tackle. He was struggling against guys that's not even gonna be in the league. That's gonna be delivering milk. They was interviewing Jason Light, Ronnie Barber, and they was interviewing him, and he said he gave Noah Spence a vote of confidence, and y'all know what that means. When you get a vote of confidence, it sounds nice on TV because he ain't want to bash the man, but don't be surprised if somebody come up and say, hey, we'll give you a 6th rounder, 5th rounder for Noah Spence. I'm telling you right now, they would not hesitate to get rid of Noah Spence. Just by listening to Jason and watching Noah Spence play this whole game, and was his name called as far as making a good play? I think towards the end when he batted the ball down, but did he get a sack? A half a sack? Now, mind you, Noah Spence was going against second, third string, and 4th string guys. 3rd and 4th string guys. Guys that's going to be delivering beer to stores in the next week. Guys that's going to be substitute teachers in the next week. Guys that's going to go back to their school as an alumni, as a grad assistant coach or something like that. He couldn't get a sack against a third string left tackle and right tackle. Noah, you on your last leg, buddy. You on your last leg, bruh. I hate to tell you that, bruh. Your rookie season was nice. Your second season ended on injured reserve, and this your third season, fam. I heard all this talk on the offseason. You done bulked up. You put on like 20, 30, 40 pounds. All this talk. You had great camp. You shined on Donovan Smith and Demir Dotson and all this. And you on tape, on film, on the field, you don't look like that, bruh. You don't look like that. You ain't built like that, man. I don't know. I'm ride with you, man, but you on the bubble, bro, and you just might make it as a rotational pass rusher because of your talent, because of your upside. But best to believe, if somebody pick up that phone and say, "Hey, what you want for Noah Spence?" I'm telling you right now, Jason Light would not hesitate to say, "We'll take a fifth, or we can put him in a trade to get Khalil Mack." I don't know. I'm just throwing rumors out. I don't want to start the rumors, but Noah Spence, you on the bubble, bro. Playing the whole game, that's ugly. That's part of the ugly, fam. That's part of the ugly. That's not good, man. You're not gonna have no first, second. Think about this, folks. Carlton Davis wasn't playing. MJ Stewart wasn't playing. Yeah, they second round picks. They played good. But if you're a second round pick in your third year and you still out there, that's a humbling experience for Noah Spence. I think that might have been a wake-up call. Maybe that was a wake-up call. What did y'all think? Was it a wake-up call? Because it looked crazy. Him out there the whole freaking game. Maybe because he had a slow camp and he hasn't been hasn't had a lot of film on tape. I mean, a lot of playing time on the field. So they kind of wanted him to get in game shape for the season. If they do keep him, he'll be a rotational player, pass rushing downs. Noah, JPP, Vinny Curry, and Gerald McCoy, the race car package. Cause he got talent, but it's inconsistent. He don't have no rip moves and no spin moves. You know, he ain't got he ain't active with his hands enough, man. He just the same. He does the same moves coming off the line, right? He got bad hands, man. He don't have no great hands. The spin moves and you know what I'm saying. The Michael Strahan, the Reggie White club. Get some arsenal. Somebody got to teach this boy some moves, man. God, leave, bro. Anyway, that's also part of the ugly. And also, what was ugly? Jameis Winston. I got to bring him up. I'm not saying this is not, Jameis is not, he's not a part of the ugly. It's just the subject that was brought up about Jameis. And I paid attention to this very closely. They was asking Jason, you know, when Jameis Winston comes back after his 3-game suspension, will he come back as a starter? Jason Life said he's not guaranteed to get his spot back. Oh, Jason, why you do that, fam? You know Jameis better than what you willing to put your bets and your hedges on, put your bets on Ryan Fitzpatrick in a season where you got when your season as a general manager is on the line, despite all these good picks you made, you willing to back down the hatch and put your general manager career on the line for Ryan Fitzpatrick to sit on national TV in the 4th preseason game. They ask you a question about, is Jameis Winston a starter when he gets back? You say we can't guarantee that. We, as in Dirk Cutter, you, and Todd Monk. Fam, are you trying to keep your job? Because I'm telling you right now, I don't care. 0-3, 1-2, 2-1. You bring Jameis back, bro. Did you watch him in preseason, Jason? Are you watching the film? How Jameis throwing the ball in preseason? He throwing the ball better than Ryan. Ryan Fitzpatrick been on 7 teams for a reason, bro. Don't be stupid, Jason. I know fans don't like Jameis. You know, all this great stuff. I know fans still want Mariota. You know, all that great Teddy Bridgewater. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Jameis is the best quarterback on our team, and I got Ryan Griffin better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Griffin been in the league for 6 years. He's 28 years old. He's better than Ryan Fitzpatrick right now. If Ryan Fitzpatrick go out there against the Saints next week and lay an egg, you might want to look at Ryan Griffin, bro. Because I'm just saying, it don't make no sense. Be smart, Jason. Don't sit there and act like, oh, we can't guarantee James a spot back on the team because as a starter because, you know, we might be playing good with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I don't care. James come back, you put him back as a starter. That man looks ready. He looks primed and ready. Primed and ready to make a run. I'm trying to tell you.
Here to me is where Blau is much more of a factor.
I'm trying to make some sense here. I had to turn my volume down real quick. My bad, folks. I had to turn my volume down. But anyway, Jameis Winston, after his 3-game suspension, needs to be back on that field. He looks primed and ready. He's 25 years old. He's ready to get on that field and be a top 12 quarterback, top 10 quarterback. You've seen it in preseason. He was throwing darts out there, commanding the offense, accurate balls, deep balls, intermediate, short balls, good decision making, wasn't taking sacks, scrambling when it's needed. And you want to put your bets on Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jason Light? Oh, you crazy. You crazy. You crazy, Jason. You crazy. James come back, he started. I don't care. If I personally got to go down to One Buck Palace, if I got to go on Dale Mabry, for those of you in Tampa, y'all know where it's at. If I got to go to Raymond James Stadium and find a way on that fucking, excuse my language, find a way on that field or the general manager's press box or his suite or whatever and tell Jason, you better start Jameis? Oh. I ain't playing around. I want the Bucs to win this season. And we ain't got time. And Jason, you and Dirk and Mike Smith, you are now on the clock. Your season, your career is on the clock because I'm telling you right now, if you mess this up, Jason, you becoming a general manager again, ooh, not going to be good. Dirk Cutter, you mess this up again, your head coaching career, not going to work. Mike Smith, you went from a head coach to a D coordinator. You mess this up and you get fired. You can kiss a head coaching career goodbye. They're going to wash you out the league. Dirk Cutter can stay in the league because he's a good offensive coordinator. Jason Lice can kind of stay in the league as a player personnel director because he does make good picks. But as a general manager to oversee the roster, he's done. So y'all three, I know it in the NFL draft, 2019 NFL draft, but you are on the clock. Your 2018-19 season is on the clock. You can have no mistakes. You know what? Those first 3 games, we better win one of them, at least one. And if we win one of those games, it's an upset because we're not expected to win those games. If we can get out, if we can go into the bye 2-2, win one of those first 3 games and beat the Bears in week 4. Go into a bye 2-2, bring Jameis back. We off and running for the next 12 games. I'm telling you, for the next 12 games, we're gonna go 8-4. I'm telling you, Jameis wants to get back, we're going 8-4. Telling you, and I'm just throwing numbers out there. I ain't even look at the schedule yet, but I'm gonna do a video about the schedule next week, probably this weekend or sometime. Well, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna do a video about the schedule. But yo, you know what I'm saying? Jason, Dirk, y'all need to be watching Mike Smith, man. I'm sorry, Mike Smith he gonna do some damage on that team, man. He gonna cause some friction, bro. I think those guys like Brenson Buckner better than Mike Smith. Anyway, that's pretty much about the ugly, right? Austin Allen can be in the ugly too. But other than that, man, hit me up on Super Chat. Donate to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you want to Super Chat me, hit me up on Super Chat. I'll shout you out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to use Super Chat, Google it. Now, Super Chat is basically if you want something that you want me to talk about. You hit me up on Super Chat. I'll talk about it. Do anybody know what Super Chat is? You know what I'm saying? Do anybody know what Super Chat is? Because if you hit me up on Super Chat, I'll shout you out. And I'll also talk about what you commenting on. So, and you know, that's all for fun. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. But anyway, Let me see what else. So we finished the preseason 2-2. It is what it is. Last two games didn't look good, man. Our third string and fourth string guys got manhandled. But a lot of those guys will not be on the roster because we're going to go from 90 to 53. So it is what it is with a lot of those guys. I appreciate a lot of you guys. I appreciate everybody that's going to get cut. I like to thank you for coming out and joining the Bucs organization and, you know, putting out, you know, your blood, sweat, and tears to try to make the roster. But some of you are not going to be back in the league again. Some of you are going to get to the practice squad. Some of you are going to get picked up by another team. But I specifically want to thank you for being a part of the organization for these last, you know, couple months from OTAs, you know, and training camp and the preseason games. I wish you the best. But, hey, we got to get the best 53 guys on the roster. And it sucks, man. NFL stands for not for long, man. Not for long. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just want to talk about the fourth preseason game. I would have loved for us to win that game, but Dirk took his pedal off the metal, took his foot off the pedal. Whatever, man. Like I like to go into the season with some positive things to say, man. But that game was trash, and I told y'all this. The game was gonna be trash. But anyway. Anybody gonna super chat me? I don't see no super chats, man. Everybody want to talk. But anyway, I don't have nothing else to say. I guess I'm gonna see y'all next video coming up this weekend. Next video is gonna be about the schedule. But this was my recap against the Bucs versus Jags at Raymond James Stadium. Yes, we lost. We finished the preseason 2-2. On to week 1 against the New Orleans. Who that Saints? Who that Nation? They've been talking crap to me already. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be live in effect coming up this week. I'm gonna represent. That preview video gonna be off the chain. I'm gonna make that preview video on Monday. The schedule. I'm gonna do a schedule video, pregame video, and I'm gonna do a live video at the game too. So I'm gonna do a Buckles Lager video at the game. So, and a recap video at the game, on the field. But anyway, well, smash that like button. yeah, smash that like button. Share the video. Tell everybody the season is here. Tell everybody to subscribe to Buckles Locker. I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to compete against these other channels or these other teams with bigger fan bases. And we're trying to compete. Not only are we trying to compete on the field as Buccaneers fans, but we're trying to compete on social media, on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and any other social media platform. We got to build this fan base, folks, because a lot of those other teams, they got YouTube channels, and their channels are huge. Like, we got to get this channel up there, too. I'm trying to represent us. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to represent us on YouTube. I ain't letting nobody talk about us. I'm coming for them, too, this season. I'm coming for them. I don't care. Every fan base, every team we play, I'm coming for them. And their fan base. Anyway. Yes. Hit the notification bell on the channel so you are always informed of all my live videos or any videos I put on this channel. Subscribe, like, comment, share. You know how it is. You know the spiel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. You know the spiel. NFL Week 1 is here. It starts right now. This your boy Isaiah. Coming to you again from Buckles Locker. To all my pirates and my sea bandits, my buckaholics, my stick carriers, my diehards, and anybody in the Bucs family, fire those cannons. Yeah, we gonna see today this year, baby. I'm representing. Y'all be safe. I'm out.